$100,000 on the line, phase 2 of the FTMO challenge. One wrong move and it's over. We are back to square one. This trade in today's episode will either push us further into the dark hole of drawdown or potentially revive the account. Let's see how this plays out. So guys, currently phase 2 of the 100k FTMO series. We documented phase 1 that we passed. We've took 2 trades so far in this series. As you guys would have seen, we're down about 1.72%. But there's potentially a fantastic opportunity today on the Germany 30.
Centered long on Germany 30. Again, nice rejection breakout, higher high, higher low, rejecting the 4 hour, 1 hour 50, the 0.382. Everything on the intradays looks beautiful. Yeah, not a bad setup. Good risk reward, 3 to 1. So we'll see.
So we're live in that position now. I'm just sat here keeping the emotions in check. I know I can't control the outcome. I can only control the process, the execution of my plan, and the outcome will take care of itself long term. But today in the singular trade, I can't control. And you can get your mind wandering a bit, thinking if I lose this, I'm going to be down nearly 3% or 2.8% on the account. And then what happens if I lose it? And then I have to start back on phase 1. And then you have the other side where it's saying, okay, if this wins, it's a 3 to 1 position. I could potentially get out of drawdown and be at the end of this position in profit. So you've just got to keep it calm, keep your thoughts clear. I've executed the plan like I know I have on my phase 1 challenge, and that's all I can do. Allow the outcome to take care of itself. I know I have an edge. Just got to sit here, be patient, and not make any rash or poor decisions.
We pulled back, but now we've continued up. Daily's closed quite nice, looking for the continuation, obviously, in the bullish trend, pullback. So the daily's closed relatively nice, so we're going to see tomorrow. This is where it's going to be interesting upon market open. Are we going to continue to break past this high, make a new higher high, and then if we pull back, we can look for the continuation to our target, or are we going to fail? But yeah, I'll keep you updated tomorrow morning when the market's open.
Morning guys, we're 5 minutes away from market open. Let's check on the position.
We're just sat at this high, so it's going to be interesting if we're going to push through. I'm going to be moving to break even soon as we're at this high and we're nearly running at 1% profit. Looking okay. We could pull back from this area, and that's when I'm going to move to break even because we're sat at this high. But equally, we could get the bullish momentum to continuing the bullish trend on the 4 hour, 1 hour, and daily, which looks nice.
Also, guys, quick one. During filming of this video, I want to say I've just hit 6,000 subscribers, which is an incredible achievement. I appreciate each and every single one of you that likes, comments, and subscribes on this channel. We've been growing this for a couple of years now, and I know you guys have been loyal from the start. So I appreciate you. If you do like this video and you're liking me being raw, open and honest about every trade, the lessons, make sure you follow along my journey and subscribe. It'll help me. But yeah, honestly guys, I really appreciate the 6K. It means a lot. Yeah, let's carry on with the video. All right guys, update on the position. We have broken out above the high and now we're looking to pull back, which is normal.
So we're pulling back slightly at this high. So we'll see what happens. We're either going to reject this area and look for the continuation higher, or we're going to pull back. Could get stopped out for break even, but that's the risk. Again, we've broken above the high, made a new higher high, so that's a positive. I like the fact that we're broken closed above, so we could quite easily get a pullback. And then once we pull back, hopefully we get the trend continuation. So price is continuing. We look to be rejecting this high. It'd be interesting to see. Just outside enjoying some sun while we got it. But yeah, managing this position, looking okay. Again, we're at break even. Not really much more we can do. That's it. I'll keep you updated how I progress.
Okay guys, I just closed down the position early and I'll explain why. So we banked about 2% on this position. And let me explain exactly why I decided to close down the position early. It's the weekend. It was Friday. I decided to close it down with 2%. The overall target was 3.2 to the high. I'm getting 2%, so I only need 1.2% more. But the risk of holding it over the weekend, with the gapping and everything that can occur over the weekend, because obviously the market's shut, and if there's a major announcement or a breakthrough, like obviously with the wars that are going on and the volatile market conditions, I didn't want to be holding over the weekend. It's an added risk. If it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we had, it wasn't going to be shut over the weekend, I'd potentially look to hold. But even then, we're massively overextended. We're due some pullback. So a pullback is probably going to occur. So do I want to give back potentially 2%? But yeah, the deciding factor was holding over the weekend. I didn't want the gapping on Monday morning for it to be absolutely all over the place. So yeah, 2% profit on that position. Back to, I'll show you the dashboard, but we're back into a slight bit of profit. We're out of drawdown, which is nice. Again, I also thought 2 to 1 risk reward is, I'm happy to have that down logged as a 2 to 1 because I can have a 50% strike rate and still be up. So yeah, overall happy with the position. I'll show you the dashboard now.
So guys, here we go, the dashboard. You can see we're now currently up slightly, only 0.27%, but after the 2 positions, obviously again this was slightly over risked, but had a break even and an over risked position, which was a mistake. But yeah, with the 2% winner on that position, we're now out of drawdown, which is nice. So yeah, still a long way to go. Yeah, that's all we can do is keep focusing on the process, not the outcome. Keep executing the trades that I know pass me the phase 1, because I know my edge is there. I know I have a good strike rate. Focus on high risk reward. Positions with high risk reward, high win rate, and if I can get the combination of high risk reward and high win rate, we should be passing this account. So yeah, I'm happy with that so far. In terms of the monthly performance, it was a very, very slow month, and it's been a slow year. It's been a very, very difficult year. I know a lot of traders have said this. Those that have been consistently profitable in 2024, 2023 have been having these break-even, 0.27% months or negative 0.7%, and haven't been able to have these big winning months. And obviously I've managed to get 1.5, 1.3, 3.9, which was a solid start, but that was such a lot of patience and waiting for high probability setups. But yeah, it's been a very difficult year and it's been so slow. And again, I know I say this and I've said this every single month, but yeah, the markets are looking to be picking up. We're exactly halfway through the year now. So these are the results so far for this year. June, again, wasn't a good month at all. 3 trades, 1 break even, 1 loss and 1 winner, as you would have seen. And yeah, obviously I want more activity. I average usually about 8 to 10 trades a month, 6 to 8, I'd say 6 to 8 trades a month, couple trades a week. But in some of these months, I've took 3 trades all month. So, but I think that's where patience is massively important, because if I took, there were a lot more trades I could have took that were lower quality, and if I wasn't patient enough, I would have been tempted to take them to film for you guys and to try pass this account quicker. But a lot of them resulted in 1% losses. So these break-even months, and I see in the community that I'm in, these break-even months that I'm at, some other traders are down 3-4% because they've took 3 or 4 lower quality positions because they're lacking patience because it's been so slow. So it's understandable. But these slower months, it's not so bad if you have an 8.35% month or a 3.9% month, and then I took 1 poor trade. I'm still up 2.9. It's not bad. Or I took 2 bad trades. That's 6.35%. It's not so bad. But when you're at break-even months, just trying to preserve your capital, 1 or 2 or 3 poor quality setups that aren't part of your plan can change this from a positive, technically, or a break even to a negative 3% month. And that can drastically change your challenge, your account, everything. So, yeah, been very slow. We're on the up, though. We've done okay. I think we're around, let's try work this out. At this point, it was 6. We're around 14%. 14% up for the year, 14%. So that's not too bad. We're halfway through the year. So if we can continue this same performance or better, and we get 30%, around 30% by the end of the year, that's a fantastic yearly return. Don't let other people tell you that it's not. Don't let society or social media tell you that you have to be getting 10%, 15% every month or you're not a good trader. This can be scaled. 1.5%, 1.3 and 3.9. If I had $1 million or 7-figure capital, that's 15,000, 13,000, 39,000. Even 100k is 1.5k, 1.3k, 3.9. 200k is 3k, whatever, we know. But the point is that it can be scaled, so there's no point trying to hit 10% months every month, or 10%, then -5, then +4, then -6. You want slow but consistent returns, and then something that you can scale up when you get a larger capital, which is what I'm showing to you guys on this channel. So yeah, I'm going to call it an end for this video. I appreciate the support. If you did get value, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Showing my raw journey, my open and honest about my journey on this channel, the ups, the downs, every trade, my results, the improvements. So yeah, I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.